Bill O'Reilly here, Friday, October 15th, 2021. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening this week in America. President Biden's poll numbers continue to crater. The White House very worried about the Christmas shopping season. A survey shows half of San Francisco residents want to leave the city. The Rolling Stones cancel their own song. Also ahead, listeners sound off. But first, a number of Americans happy with President Biden's leadership sinking. According to Real Clear Politics, the president's approval rating average, now 43%, 52% disapprove. Mr. Biden's biggest loss is among independents. 2/3 of unaffiliated voters now oppose his $3.5 trillion spending package. Just a quarter of Americans believe the massive program will do anything to help their lives. And the worst for Biden may be yet to come as the economy totters. Economists inside the White House growing nervous about the upcoming holidays. Supply chains, inflation, high prices may cause big problems for the busiest sales season of the year. The Biden administration asking Walmart, UPS, and other companies to work longer hours. The crisis could even impact what's on your menu this Thanksgiving. Turkey supplier Butterball warning that a potential poultry shortage could be on the way. New survey from Silicon Valley says most people living in San Francisco want to leave the city. 56% want out within the next few years. 44% say they'll stick around. Biggest factors behind the Bay Area exodus are crime, homelessness, housing costs. The average home in San Francisco, $1.4 million. Median rent for a one-bedroom apartment, $4,000 a month. The Rolling Stones dropping a big hit from their concert set list this fall. The group will no longer perform Brown Sugar after some woke people complained about a slavery reference in the song. Now, not everybody agrees with the decision to drop Brown Sugar. Guitarist Keith Richards, who wrote the song, says, quote, "I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where the beef is." In a moment, some listeners have beefs. We'll get to them next. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation honoring America's heroes and their families with 200 mortgage-free homes this year. Amazing. In a moving tribute to the fallen, the foundation's chairman and CEO walked from the Pentagon to Shanksville, Pennsylvania, then on to Ground Zero, more than 500 miles through 6 states in 42 days. Thanks to your support, the foundation brought Towers of Light back to the Pentagon and Shanksville memorials in remembrance. And in a first for America, the foundation read aloud the names of those who lost their lives to 9/11-related illness. On Veterans Day, another first will arrive. The foundation is reading aloud the names of people lost in the War on Terror. So please do some good and help America never forget. Donate $11 a month to Tunnel to Towers at T2T.org. That's T2T.org. Great cause. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Listeners sound off. We do this each Friday. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. Name and town if you wish to opine. First letter comes from George, who lives in Rancho Santa Fe, California. Hey, Bill, love the O'Reilly Update, and we're lucky to have someone like you. What about Donald Trump running again in 2024? He's a lightning rod who ignites visceral hatred like few can. Do you think he has a chance? Yes, George, I do think he has a chance, but you are absolutely right that it's Donald Trump's personality, not his policies while president, that may hold the Republicans back. So I have interviewed Mr. Trump about his personality. And you can see that interview Monday and hear it here on the O'Reilly Update, at least part of it. BillO'Reilly.com will have the whole thing. But you're absolutely right. If Donald Trump would make some modifications in his presentation, I think he could win in 2024. Thomas is in Clovis, California. We have a lot of listeners in California. Hey, Bill, the reason President Biden is not solving any problems is because he is the problem. Okay, I'm not going to push back on that, Thomas. I don't believe Joe Biden is capable of running the United States of America in an efficient way. Now, you can say he's mentally deficient. You can say a lot of things. But the fact is that his first 9 months in office has been a disaster for all Americans, for everyone. So then you fill in the why. And I'm going to have to agree with you at this point, Thomas. President Biden is the problem. Let's go to Donna in Pierre, South Dakota. Bill, there's absolutely no reason for people with natural immunity to get vaxxed. Well, Donna, how are we going to calibrate that? Are you going to carry around your medical file? So businesses in particular are very worried about having COVID-infected people come into the office, the restaurant, the gym, whatever it may be. So the authorities, if you're vaxxed, give you a card where you can have it on your iPhone and you show it. But if you have natural immunity to COVID, what are you going to do? So yeah, in theory, but in practice, impossible. Tim, Manhattan Beach, California, who is exactly the media and why is there no honest journalism? The media are people who report public events, Tim. That's who the media are. Now, there's a lot more of them than used to be because of the internet. But the corporate media is the problem because we are not getting an honest information flow out of the corporate media because it's so ideological. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by putting it together. For more honest news analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. And we'd like you to write us in a moment, something you might not know. Listen, if you haven't taken advantage of these record low mortgage rates, now is the time. They're not going to be here much longer. Fed Chief Janet Yellen has actually said that. Every day that passes, you know what's going to happen. We're at risk of seeing higher rates, and it's going to cost you money. So please find out what your options are right now. You can get a free mortgage review by calling our friends at American Financing, where you can save up to $1,000 a month. And you can pre-qualify right now by calling 888-462-9557. 888-462-9557. Or visit AmericanFinancing.net. NMLS 182334 and MLSConsumerAccess.org. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. So how about that new James Bond movie? In my morning edition, I kind of panned it. And the question now becomes, is it worth $12 for you? Might be. First, the facts about Mr. Bond. No Time to Die is the 25th film in the franchise. The movie made $56 million at the USA box office last weekend. Not a great showing. However, worldwide, it made $300 million, and that's boffo, as they say in Hollywood. They love Bond in the third world. Daniel Craig was paid $25 million for his final role as Bond, not including producer credits and other revenue. Mr. Craig is vacuuming up money, but he's done. No more Bond for him. And now my assessment. So James Bond is a woke guy, no longer a womanizer. He's romantic. He's in love. He even has a daughter. Someone send him a lawnmower. Bond is also inclusive. He shoots everybody, but it's video game violence, the stuff the kids like. The creator of James Bond, Ian Fleming, wove a male fantasy about a secret agent who righted all wrongs, saved the world, was suave, debonair, well-dressed, the ladies loved him, and very tough. That's what Ian Fleming wrote in his books. Mr. Fleming, a former British Secret Service agent himself, is long past, but he's got to be rolling around in a coffin because the new Bond is a very sensitive man. So I remember way back in 1962, my father took me to see Dr. No, the first Bond, and I was enthralled. Also, President Kennedy plugged the movie. He liked the Bond books. And here's some irony for you. I saw the 25th film in the same movie theater my father took me to. Back after this. Are you looking for your next investment? Bill O'Reilly here. There are 7 reasons to look at the NRIA Real Estate Development Fund. Monthly cash flow payouts of 10% annualized. Bonuses to 21% targeted. They strategically locate in lower risk, high demand areas people want to move to. New construction is short on supply. Real estate affords diversification and safety from stock market risk. Their short and long-term strategy provides for steady returns right now. NRIA is an industry leader with a 15-year proven track record. So, if you've been sitting on the sidelines or want to diversify, start your due diligence at nria.net. Or you can call 800-800-1414. That's easy. 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.